The next trailer we're going to be discussing is The Creator. So this one just seemingly dropped out of nowhere. I've never heard about it until this trailer dropped. It is directed by Gareth Edwards, who did Rogue One, Godzilla, the 2014 one, and I think he did Rise of Skywalker. I can't remember. If he did that or not.
No, he didn't. J.J. Abrams.
Did he? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he did Star. Oh, must be thinking of Rogue One.
Yeah, he did Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One. It's starring John David Washington.
The protagonist. Is he the protagonist?
I don't know. Seems like it. Good joke though. Just watching the trailer, it seems like a very sci-fi type of film where humans are trying to, where AI has taken over the world. Funnily enough, surprise. And now the humans are pretty much fighting for their survival. So, James, you watched the trailer. What did you think of this film? And I don't really want to know if you think it's going to be good or not, but just are you intrigued in this concept?
You don't want to know that.
Okay, sure, you can tell me.
Wow, I was going to be rude. I will say this movie is releasing at the optimal time. There's no better time to release an AI taking over the human race more than now. I think 2023, I think it will be known unless something significant happens as the beginning of the AI era, because we're in it now and, we're seeing it's always constantly there. ChatGPT is huge now. Google's got their one coming out. The Bing AI thing. AI is huge. And the Snapchat AI. Don't forget about him.
I hate that one.
Have you played around with it? Yeah, it's very annoying. Yeah, so good time to release it. Maybe that might help it in terms of box office or just getting people to the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
And I want that to happen because I see this and I'm like, this is a high budget sci-fi original blockbuster. Do you know how rare that is now?
Very.
That's not related to any film, franchise, or anything. I don't know if this is based on like a novel or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Regardless, this is still an original property in terms of the film medium, if you will. And that's what I love, and that's what I've been complaining about a lot. I just want more original material in the cinemas. Obviously, if the content is good, the content is good, absolutely. But having an original property just adds a little bit more freshness and excitability to myself because I have no idea what to expect. And while that is good, I go back in terms of I think about the stuff that have come before in terms of original high budget sci-fi movies. Or even just any high budget original blockbuster. And the results aren't that good from my memory. I think about stuff like The Lone Ranger. There's what is it? John Carter?
Oh yeah, John Carter.
John Carter. Yeah, I think about that one. Valerian.
Mm-hmm.
I think about those movies.
After Earth as well.
Yeah, see? These are all high budget original stuff. And I can understand that there's a risk for the studio by making something like this. So I just want it to be good.
Yeah.
That's the second thing that it needs to be. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but I would say I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Because I know how these things can go. You also think about those original properties that start off and they're really good and then everyone's really excited and it's a completely new thing. And then it bursts a whole new franchise from it. So perhaps this can be that. We'll have to see.
Yeah. This could be like the new Terminator, so to speak. They both have similar premises, except back then it was robots over AI.
Yeah.
I guess, watching this trailer for me, that's what I could think of was like Terminator and iRobot.
I was going to say iRobot, yeah.
It has that similar feel to it, but robots and AI, an argument can be made whether they're the same thing or not. I think it's different. Both things
robots versus AI.
Robots and AI, to me, they're two separate things.
I think, they're two different things, but they can be combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have pretty much the same thoughts as you. I'm actually quite excited for this just because it's going to be so fresh, especially with this blockbuster season where everything's either a sequel or remake or part of a big franchise.
Yeah.
And then just getting this is going to be refreshing.
Especially because, it comes out in September. So,
yeah.
it's going to come after all this big wave of blockbusters and stuff like that. So it'll be a good like middleman between the end of year good stuff and the stuff we're going to get in the next couple months.
Palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser, yeah. You throw that term around a lot, but it does apply. I'm just glad that Gareth Edwards is the one directing this.
Yeah,
I think he's a great action sci-fi director. He is very good. I think he's one of the best in the business at, showing scale in movies. Do you remember like sequences in Rogue One? He just puts you on the ground with the protagonist. I'm using that one genuinely. That he puts you on the ground with them and he shows you kind of what they're going through. It feels very point of view centric.
Yeah.
And Rogue One, it's got them running across the ground and looking up. It's the AT-AT.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then you got the Godzilla and you see it like you're like looking up and he's right there kind of thing. Yeah, he's very good at that, and I hope that he brings that kind of realistic, grounded directing style to a movie like this. I think it could be very visually interesting as well.
Even the poster for this. Have you seen the poster for it?
No.
Oh, look, it looks pretty creative.
Oh, yes, sorry, I did see that one.
Yeah. Like, I think it's a really fantastic
It's nice.
poster for it.
Yeah.
It's like almost seems like it's just like hand drawn or painted rather than, like the shit posters we get, the typical posters we get nowadays.
Yeah.
So I think if the film can like stick to the people, sorry, I just showed my phone to James. We're not on video yet, but
one day, if you support the show, subscribe and like.
And that's our plug. But go to Google because we don't have video, so we can't show you. So Google it and you'll know what we're talking
poster.
About. Yeah, but I think if the film can like keep this sort of visual type style, and obviously it's gonna be CGI heavy, but if it can like tone that down minimal and at least have the cinematography to be that sort of level, I think it could be like the story could be bad, but it could be one of those like this film is a must watch for the visuals alone.
I think I didn't like Godzilla that much. I thought the story was pretty bad for that, and I'll say that for Rogue One as well. I didn't like Rogue One. Some people did. I liked the last scene for Rogue One.
Because everyone died?
Huh? No, because of Darth Vader scene.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
How could you forget about that? So I think he blends CGI and realism like well together. I have no complaints about the CGI or the visual style done between Rogue One or Godzilla. I think they're brilliant in terms of that. So you're right. I think hopefully he can bring that to this movie as well.
Wait until September.
Yeah.